Hello, and welcome back to EYEPIC. This is So Expensive Series 5, where we unravel the mysteries behind the price tags of some of the world's most sought-after items. Our pursuit for understanding the cost of luxury takes us across a variety of sectors, from high fashion to exotic cars, and today we're setting our sights on something that's a little closer to home, or should we say, to our dining tables. Yes, we're talking about the culinary world. More specifically, we're delving into the realm of Wagyu beef, a delicacy that commands an impressive price tag. We'll explore the reasons behind its hefty price, unfolding some intriguing facts about this luxury meat. From its origin to its unique production process, there's more to this king of meats than meets the eye. Today, we are diving into the world of Wagyu beef, the king of all meats. Buckle up as we find out why Wagyu beef is so expensive. First things first, what exactly is Wagyu beef? Wagyu, a term which literally means Japanese cow, refers to several breeds of cattle that have been selectively bred for their intense marbling and high percentage of unsaturated fat. Originating from Japan, Wagyu beef is renowned worldwide for its superior eating quality compared to other types of beef. Wagyu is not just a breed, it's a tradition that began centuries ago when cattle were first introduced to Japan. Over the years, these cattle have been selectively bred to ensure that their meat possesses an exceptional marbling pattern, which is the dispersion of fat within the muscle. This marbling is what sets Wagyu beef apart from other types of beef, as it gives the meat its tender texture, rich flavor, and juiciness. But it's not all the same. There are different grades of Wagyu beef, each characterized by its level of marbling. Japanese grading system classifies Wagyu beef into grades from 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest grade. This grade is given only to the beef with the most exceptional marbling, making it the most desired and consequently the most expensive. Moreover, there are 4 main breeds of Wagyu cattle: Japanese black, Japanese brown, Japanese shorthorn, and Japanese polled. Among these, the Japanese black breed, also known as Kurogawashu, is the most prized for its extreme marbling, and it accounts for about 90% of all Wagyu cattle. The unique characteristics of Wagyu beef extend beyond its taste. The high proportion of unsaturated fats in Wagyu beef means it's not only delicious, but also healthier than other types of beef. These fats are known to lower bad cholesterol levels, making Wagyu beef a heart-friendly indulgence. So, Wagyu is not just any beef, it's a luxury dining experience. But what makes it so special and expensive? Let's find out. A major factor in the cost of Wagyu beef is its unique and meticulous production process. This isn't your regular cattle rearing, it's a labor of love, a practice steeped in tradition, and a commitment to quality that's second to none. The journey of Wagyu begins with the selection of the finest breeding stock. The cattle are of a specific breed, known as Wagyu, which translates to Japanese cow. These breeds are genetically predisposed to intense marbling and produce beef with a high percentage of omega-rich, unsaturated fats. Once the breeding stock is chosen, the cattle are raised in a nurturing environment. They are fed a carefully balanced diet, which includes a mix of grains, rice straws, and forage. This diet is designed to promote the healthy growth of the cattle and the unique marbling of the meat. But it's not just about what they eat, it's also about how they live. The cattle are given ample space to roam, ensuring they get the exercise they need. They are also given individual attention, with regular health checks and even massages to reduce stress and promote muscle relaxation. Now you might be wondering, why all the fuss? Well, the answer lies in the strict regulations that govern the production of Wagyu beef. Japan's government imposes stringent rules to ensure the quality and authenticity of Wagyu. For instance, all Wagyu cattle must be born and raised in Japan. They also have to be reared and fed according to specific guidelines. And, perhaps most importantly, each Wagyu cattle must be traceable back to its origin. This traceability is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the Wagyu brand. But the regulations don't stop at the farm gate. The meat is also subject to high standards of care and quality control. After the cattle are slaughtered, the beef is meticulously inspected. Each cut is graded on a scale, based on factors like marbling, color, texture, and fat quality. Only the highest grade cuts earn the coveted title of Wagyu. And it's not just about meeting a standard, it's about exceeding it. The producers of Wagyu beef are constantly striving for perfection, aiming for the highest possible quality in every cut of meat. This relentless pursuit of excellence is what sets Wagyu apart. So, as you can see, the The production process of Wagyu is far from ordinary. It's a carefully orchestrated symphony of precision, dedication, and passion. It's a testament to the art of producing the finest beef in the world. The rigorous production process certainly contributes to the high price of Wagyu, but there's more to it. Let's delve deeper. Scarcity is a significant element in the cost equation of any luxury product, and Wagyu beef is no exception. Delving into the world of Wagyu beef, we find that the supply is extremely limited. This isn't your run-of-the-mill beef that you can find at any local grocery store. No, Wagyu beef is a rare commodity, and this rarity is part of what makes it so sought after and naturally so expensive. In Japan, the motherland of Wagyu, the production of this luxurious beef is incredibly controlled. This isn't mass production. Instead, it's a process steeped in tradition, respect, and meticulous attention to detail. Each cow is raised and nurtured with utmost care, resulting in a limited number of Wagyu cattle. Now, imagine trying to export this limited supply to the rest of the world. It's not as simple as packing it up and shipping it out. There are strict regulations in place when it comes to exporting Wagyu beef. These regulations are designed to protect the integrity and quality of this exceptional product, but they also limit its availability on the global market. But let's not forget about the domestic demand in Japan. Wagyu beef is a source of national pride. It's a delicacy that's enjoyed on special occasions, a treat that's savored and appreciated. So while the rest of the world may be clamoring for a taste of Wagyu, there's a substantial demand right at home that also needs to be met. All these factors combine to create a perfect storm of scarcity. Limited supply due to meticulous production methods, strict export regulations, and high domestic demand all contribute to the scarcity of Wagyu beef. And as we all know, when something is scarce, its value increases. It becomes a luxury, a status symbol, a treat to be savored. And that's exactly what Wagyu beef is. With such a limited supply and high demand, it's no wonder Wagyu beef commands such a high price. But there's one more important factor to consider. The ultimate justification for the high cost of Wagyu beef lies in the unparalleled taste experience it offers. Immerse yourself in the world of fine dining, and you'll find that Wagyu beef is a constant. It's a culinary marvel that tantalizes the taste buds with a rich, buttery flavor that's unlike any other. The taste of Wagyu is distinct, yet subtle, complex, yet simple. It's an orchestra of flavors, a symphony in each bite. Now let's talk about texture. Have you ever heard of meat that simply melts in your mouth? That's Wagyu for you. It's tender to the point of being almost butter-like, and that's not an exaggeration. The melt-in-your-mouth texture is a result of the high marbling score that Wagyu beef boasts. Marbling refers to the white flecks of fat within the meat, which melt during cooking, infusing the beef with a unique flavor and tenderness. Wagyu beef has an extraordinarily high marbling score, which is a key contributor to its melt-in-your-mouth texture and rich flavor. But Wagyu beef isn't just about the taste and texture. It's about the dishes that it can create, the culinary masterpieces that it inspires. From the simplicity of a perfectly cooked steak to the complexity of a slow-cooked roast, Wagyu beef can elevate any dish. It's the star of many a Michelin-starred menu, from New York to Tokyo, adding a touch of luxury to any meal. And yet, the beauty of Wagyu beef is that it doesn't need an elaborate preparation to shine. Even a simple searing allows the flavors to sing. It's the perfect balance of simplicity and sophistication, making every meal an unforgettable experience. For many, the extraordinary taste experience of Wagyu beef justifies its high cost. But is it worth it? That's a question only you can answer. We've discussed what Wagyu beef is, how it's produced, why it's scarce, and what makes it taste so exceptional. In our exploration, we've learned that Wagyu beef is no ordinary meat. Hailing from Japan and prized for its rich marbling, Wagyu beef is a result of meticulous breeding, exceptional standards of animal welfare, and a diet that would make even the most health-conscious humans jealous. We've also delved into the complex production process. From the moment these cattle are born, they're treated with utmost care and respect. A significant portion of the cost of Wagyu beef can be attributed to the high standards of animal welfare and the labor-intensive care these cattle receive throughout their lives. The scarcity factor, too, plays a significant role. The strict regulations and high standards of the Japanese government limit the amount of Wagyu beef that's produced every year. Not to mention, only a select few cattle are chosen to become Wagyu beef, further contributing to its scarcity and high price. But perhaps what stands out the most about Wagyu beef is its unparalleled taste experience. The high fat-to-meat ratio, the buttery texture, and the unique umami flavor make it a gastronomic delight that's hard to replicate. Looking at these factors, it's easy to see why Wagyu beef commands such a high price. But is it worth it? That's subjective and depends on your perspective. For some, the unique taste and the knowledge that the animal was treated with respect make the cost worthwhile. For others, the price may be too steep to justify. In the end, whether Wagyu beef is worth its high cost is a question only you can answer. It's about weighing the unparalleled taste experience against the cost and deciding what matters most to you. Thank you for joining us on this culinary journey. Until next time, this is EYEPIC, where we explore why things are so expensive.